Hello my beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for mid-June right through to mid-July. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, I have done a love reading and a general reading for June, and this is your career reading for mid-June right through to mid-July. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, let's get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding career mid-June through to mid-July? Can you please guide them to what they... Do you want that card? No. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the cards, as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everybody is different. There is no right or wrong way. Please feel free to fast forward this because I don't like to waste anybody's time. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to get the general overview energy. June, mid-June through to mid-July. Thank you so much. This is a series of major arcana cards to get the energy. Thank you. Okay, let's get straight to it, my beautiful Gemini. There we go. So in the protagonist position here, oh wow, look at that. Gemini, you're opening your reading. A little bit like Sagittarius. They opened their reading also with a Sagittarian card. You're opening with your own Gemini energy, okay? So this is the protagonist energy that is propelling you forward. Now, obviously, the Lovers cards often pertains to romance, and perhaps you're thinking about partnership here when it comes to your career. Perhaps you're thinking about going into business with a partner or somebody you deeply have feelings for in a romantic sense there. But often this card used to be called the choice. Okay, so there could be some sort of choice you're trying to make up, some sort of decision as you head on from mid-June right through to mid-July there. There is a decision to be made, okay, and that is propelling you forward to make some life-changing make a life-changing decision there, and it will affect the outcome, as it were, of your career for the rest of your life. They're giving me this is a big deal here. So it is something that is an overall faded energy, and you have two paths. There is a dual energy to this, obviously, because it connects to that dual energy that you have, Gemini, but it is a path you're thinking about taking, either or path. Okay, now they are giving me that both paths are a win-win situation. Oh yeah, look at that. I see what the problem is here. Okay, there's no problem per se, but I see the decision now finally that you need to make here, because I needed to see what the antagonist position was there, the thing that is holding you back. Okay, and it's the Fool card. So now I see the decision you have for mid-June, which is, do you stay where you are, Gemini, or do you have a new start, is what I'm getting here. Now, the dual energy is also about whether you go solo or whether you partner up with somebody, is what they're giving me here with this energy. They've asked me to take a look at the card here, so I'm just going to take a moment. Okay, so the card they're giving me, there's someone you're thinking about going into partnership with, but there are something that you cannot see clearly, but you can feel not everything is 100% the way you want it or the way you like it. There's something feels off there, and they're giving me to trust your instincts with regards to this decision. If something feels off in your gut instinct, it means it's off, okay? It's not about fear. Now, there is, they do want to talk about the other energy about the Fool card, but they're saying that you're thinking about going into partnerships with somebody, or that is the energy that you're propelling forward with, thinking about perhaps it might not even be partnering with somebody, it might be partnering with an institution. They're just giving me an institution there. Perhaps you're partnering with some sort of financial institution to grow your business, or and you're looking at this is really random, but they're giving me like interest rates, and you're thinking they're quite high, and you're thinking, deep down in your gut, that's not the way you want to go. That's not the way you saw it happening. And they're asking, make sure you've got all the facts in place there, and shop around. They just gave me the words shop around, okay? So that's what they're giving me with this energy. That's quite specific to somebody out there. But that is the energy that's propelling you forward in that protagonist position. And it's also about doing what you love, okay? That energy of following your dreams as well we have there with that. But there is a question over it, but it is an overall energy that is really giving you an emphasis to drive forward, to have some sort of partnership, or do what you love there, that drive. Okay, now the antagonist position is the energy that's slightly holding you back from making your mind up, and we got the Fool card. So that is giving me an indicator that perhaps the thing that you really love doing is 100% like new start, okay? And that is the energy that is making you a little bit nervous, that you don't want to choose perhaps that path for an absolute new start in another arena. But this is the energy to overcome, okay? So Spirit often gives you that energy in the antagonist position, because that is what you need to override. Feel that fear, do it anyway. That's what they're giving me here. The Fool is a wonderful new start. Take a chance. Perhaps that is what your choice is here. Do you take a chance and go for it? Or do you stay where you are? Okay, because there's that dual energy with that Lovers, with the choice card, and the Fool being the thing that is holding you back, which is leaping into the unknown, taking adventure into a new beginning. Often new paths lead to wonderful abundance. And they keep saying, feel the fear, do it anyway. Now, I know that is also a book, so maybe one of you is reading that at the moment, or you've just ordered it or something, you just read it, whatever. They're giving me the front cover of that book. So maybe that's important to somebody out there. Feel the fear and do it anyway. But I really feel like, your eyes are wide open for all opportunities, and you're trying to work out which is the best route to take for your career path. Okay, now I love this because you've got a really strong spread, Gemini. The unifying energy in the third card, this is the third position unifier, and that is the Sun. Okay, so if you overcome that fear of a new start and take the risk into the unknown, because you do have that choice there, it's going to be very, very abundant, very successful. The Sun card is a thing that brings it all together. It's a happy outcome. It's a joyous outcome, and success is yours for the taking. It's the most abundant card in the deck, excuse me, and it will bring you ultimate happiness, not just on the material plane, but also on the emotional contentment plane. All round, you're going to have a lot of success and freedom. They're giving me freedom, because in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Sun card has a figure, a young child, sort of free and riding on a horse with sunflowers. Okay, so there's a lot of freedom that comes with this decision if you just take that leap of faith into the unknown here. They're asking me to look at the card again. So they're showing me that excuse me, perhaps communication is very important to what you do at the moment, because I keep getting a frog in my throat, as it were. But anyway, what they want you to know is, as you can see in this particular Sun card, each deck is different, has a different energy. This is you at the moment, okay? And this is you looking down at all your options, weighing them all up there, and really anxious. They're giving me anxious that you cannot see what is about to come. And what is about to come, can you see it's glowing? That is kind of like also co-creating with Spirit for your prosperity path. You don't realize that actually it's illuminating, and it's actually what's the word? It's almost like emanating happiness and joy and everything like that. It's drawing you towards it. So you really have to listen to your instincts, because it's almost like Spirit they've got your back and they're whispering in your ear and saying, go on, take the chance, you can do it. Okay, they want you to know that it will be a successful outcome, but you have some obstacles to overcome, which is which is not like Gemini. You're often very courageous. You love excitement, adventures. You like that creativity that goes with doing something that is unique and not the norm. But there's something about this decision that is very new to you, and you're just weighing up your options, wondering how you should proceed there. And you got the Sun card, so that's your overall arching, you know, this is the thing that's going to bring it all together. Okay, we're going to go deeper now. I'm using the English Magic Tarot to get a little bit deeper, find out what your situation is here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? Do you want that one? No? Thank you so much. As I said, you may want to fast forward because I don't like to waste people's time, but I won't rush the messages. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Incidentally, this is towards the end of the month. You know, it's like June into July. And on the 25th of... sorry. Thank you so much. On the 21st of June, we have a solar eclipse. So there is a lot of power there. And obviously, you've got the Sun card, so it corresponds with that. I'm just going to see if I can take this pile first. One moment, please. Yes. Okay, so what do they want me to know? So we have here the Three of Wands. Okay, so at the moment you're feeling with that Three of Wands in reverse that there's some sort of delay. And you cannot see past this delay. There's no foresight past this delay. So that's why you're stuck in decision mode. There's a dual energy. Things you thought were coming to fruition, plans, perhaps travel plans, because this is, you know, a travel card, being able to expand on a business or an idea, something that you're passionate about there, that you want to achieve. There is a delay here, okay? And perhaps a setback. Perhaps it didn't go to the way you exactly planned it. Now, they're giving me that in terms of date. They're not giving me in terms of the overall project. They're saying perhaps you thought you were going to do something by a certain date and it didn't work out that way. But there are delays here. There could also be a lack of planning, not on your behalf, but on somebody else's behalf. And you're waiting for them to get their act together, as it were, with regards to this situation. But it's something that you're very passionate about. And it feels like you got an option on this. Okay, look at that, Gemini. So the antagonist position, we got the Fool, new start, and, you know, taking the overriding energy that you have to get over, that fear of a new start. And we have that the Strength card in reverse. So it is about, you know, being scared of the unknown. You have the courage there, Gemini. You know what you're doing. You've got all the talent. You've got everything you need deep within you. But the Strength card is suggesting there is an extra push that you need there of courage. But also it's about self-love, okay? Knowing that no matter what, you can do it and you're all that you need. You are enough, okay? That is what they want you to know. Perhaps somebody has often in the past not giving you support because we got the Three of Wands there. There's been no support and you felt like they felt you were not enough, okay? There is a self-sabotage that goes with this card in the reverse, and it's only you that's getting in the way. They want you to know that. You know deep within you which is the right way to proceed, but because of this delay and also because of your feeling of, can I really do this? You know, is this something that I have the courage and the strength to really see to the end? You have to get over that because they're saying that you're getting in your own way with that, okay? Yes, it will be a slowly you're going to get there, but boy, are you going to get there. You got the Sun card, which is absolute abundance and success, okay? So they're just showing me here that there is a fear of a new start. So something is very... it feels very new. Now, it's either one of two things, which is you have been in the planning stages of doing something towards a new career, and you're now edging towards like the fight or flight mode where you're about to leap into the unknown and actually do it. And you're like, oh, there's a wobble, you know, I've got that energy of, oh, not just yet, maybe a little bit more time. Maybe because there's a delay with this other, you know, outcome here or a date that you're waiting for. Maybe I'm not ready just yet, okay? Spirit is saying, yeah, you're ready. You don't realize, Gemini, but you were born ready, okay? Because you've got everything you need deep within you. You're actually more powerful than you ever imagined, okay? And you got great communication skills as well. That's what they're giving me there. But they're just saying, you know, you got to believe in yourself. Have the courage. Yeah, look at that. Page of Swords in reverse. So Page of Swords in reverse is, how can I put that? It's like you felt something came in that, either this delay, it's either a legal issue, some sort of delay, or some sort of bad news came in when you looked at like documents with regards to the situation. Something was communicated to you about red tape or paperwork that goes with this idea, and you like, oh no, I'm kind of creative, I don't deal with all that paperwork. It's scared you off a little bit. That's what they're giving me with this. But also, this is about, you're not actioning your truth, okay? You're delaying on what it is you truly want to do. And I also see that perhaps you're looking at other people who have followed a similar path to the way that you want to go, Gemini, and you're seeing how they've done it. You're seeing how they've rolled with the idea and how successful they've become. And you're gaining some knowledge there, which is great. But they're saying, don't procrastinate, okay? Because what are you waiting for? That's what they're actually saying with this card. What are you waiting for? It is something new, and that's why it's in the reverse. A new project, or a new idea that you're about to run with, and you're just, it's just butting heads with you a little bit. You're not wanting to proceed at this present moment, okay? But they are saying, what are you waiting for? You have everything. It's you that's in your way, as it were, okay? There is also something to do with the delay with regards to some sort of plan, okay, that you could have action with somebody else, something that would help you expand on this idea, and there is a delay on it, but you're also preventing yourself from moving forward. 10 of Coins in reverse. Now, this could also be some sort of issue regarding family members. You feel like there's some sort of family conflict there where people are not supporting your idea or your decision to do something new, okay? Because we have the 3 of Wands there, which is no support in ideas or plans falling through there. But it's the 10 of Coins. Often 10 relate to the family, and there's some sort of conflict there about money. They're just worried about you, and perhaps you feel like you're kind of alone in making this decision, which is really sad and scary. I totally get it, and they say they're saying they understand your position, but people from whoever this is in particular, because it seems like there's someone in particular there, could be a fire element there. You're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag energy. They're acting out of fear. Now, I do believe, if you just give me one moment, it was either Libra, I think, got a similar message. So you may have a placement somewhere in Libra where a family member was acting out of fear. They do not want to hold you back, but they're scared for you. They want you to make the right decision. They want you to come out on top. But somebody in the family feels like it's impossible. What you want to do, it's just not done. What you do is you go to a 9-to-5 job, and that's how you lead your life. You make your money, you get your retirement, and then that's it. Okay, that's the energy that they have been brought up in, and that's the energy that they are dealing with you in, because they want the best for you, but they're scared. Okay, because if it doesn't, they're giving me exactly the same as that Libra reading. So there's a Libra placement somewhere. It's like your pain is their pain. So they want the best for you, and they hurt when you hurt, and they just don't want to see you hurt. But I can tell you now, it's going to be very successful, okay? 10 of Cups. Look at that. Happy outcome. And the family, once you get over this energy and find your courage, you will prove them wrong. You will go towards that Sun energy, which is, material happiness, but also huge success. And it will bring a lot of family contentment, a lot of, finally, it's just like Libra. This is so crazy. But there will be a lot of support. They will totally support you when they see it is going well, okay? When you got the 10 of Cups there, this is, total love, support, family contentment. But, you need to find, if you get over that energy of wanting to make a new start and having that fear, okay, you can have it all. There is an element of a wish fulfillment happening here, okay? So this new start, although it seems scary, there's a lot of abundance on the other side. It's like Spirit is whispering to you, deep in your gut that the path you need to follow, but there is this dual energy trying to make a decision here, the choice. The Lover's card used to be called the choice card. There is a choice because Perhaps somebody in your family or someone you're connected to, perhaps a romantic interest partner there, is just going, are you sure? Because, you know, if you make this amount of money, we're going to be fine. Why reach for anything more? Why do this? You know, you got to follow your heart here. That Fool energy, yeah, look at that. Gemini, that's you right there. That's another Gemini, okay? This is about being a leader. This is being strategic in your thought, using your head over your emotions and going for what you truly desire. Don't have any fear, okay? You've got the sword of truth there and you're just proceeding forward. Gemini card there, international, something that you can expand on, okay? This business will grow, but it is because you're strategically thinking, you're analyzing the situation, okay? So I really feel, because it's underneath that Page of Swords, as I said, I feel like you're watching other people who've done what you kind of want to do, and you're seeing their strategy. You're learning from the best so that you can implement it in your own business going forward, is what I'm getting here in this. And that is what leads to your ultimate happiness there, your ultimate success, because you're learning from other people's mistakes and making sure you do not implement them yourselves, okay? I'm getting it's a very creative arena you want to be in. As I said at the beginning, perhaps someone in communication, which I really feel could be to have a Virgo placement as well, because that come up in Virgo reading. But the King of Swords is you leading. It's like you feel really passionate about what you do, but if you let that passionate emotion get involved, then you may not proceed because you care so much about it that you don't want to F it up, okay? So this is the energy as we're coming on into the 3rd week of June they're giving me here. Yeah, it's where the sun, you know, where we're coming in there with that sun solar eclipse happening. You're starting to use logic over that passion and emotion in order to proceed further and action your dreams, okay? This king, he knows exactly where he's going. Now, this is not a gender-specific reading. It's male or female. They just asked me to look at the card again, so I'm just doing that. Let me see. Yeah, there's something here with it's not connected to Libra at all, but, you know, Libra is an air sign as well. What came up in the Libra reading was this sentence, you're bucking trends, okay? And they're showing me the horse bucking, okay? So, you're bucking trends. There's 2 things to that. One is Mercury is in retrograde, okay? And things like emails going astray, missing phone calls, text messages, all going like crazy, you know, missing them and stuff like that, miscommunication. That is the time that we're in. And starting anything new, it's not during the retrograde for sure. You know, even stumbling over words, that sort of thing, making presentations, not a good idea. But what they're giving me is you are bucking a trend, okay? So you're going against the energy. They're showing me that you are swimming against the tide. Okay, they asked me to look at the Lover's card again. You're swimming against the tide there, and you're overcoming the energy to proceed forward with what you do. Oh, wow. Yeah, so... yeah, they wanted me to see this energy here, the fish. Okay, they're like fish going, 2 fish heads going in either direction. You're choosing which direction to go in, but you're bucking the trend. You are moving forward no matter what. Okay, so you will go against that energy, is what they've just said to me there. Yeah, so this is international expansion. There is something online about this business as well. I think you have an either or. It feels very much like there's something that you will do in person, but also something that you will have like a secondary unit to it where it is also accessible online, is what they're giving me. The World in reverse. Okay, World in reverse is unfinished lessons though. Okay, and again it speaks to delays. So your money is in delay, so it could be some sort of financial institution, as I said, that you could be partnering up with, or you were waiting on some sort of final thumbs up or green light, as it were, to action this, and it's in delay. That World card is again about expansion. It's about, you know, travel. So again, you're getting a travel delay going on here in this protagonist energy. It's so interesting because it's in the... You've got the forward motion of wanting to action it with a choice, but the energy of the universe at the moment is like taking you like backwards. I keep saying it's like 2 steps, yeah, 2 steps forward, 4 steps backward. It's that energy, okay? So it's not for the fact that you want to do it, okay? You want to propel yourself forward, but you feel like now is not the time because everything seems to be pushing against you with that energy. And it's because things are just in delay, okay? And also, they're giving me one other thing with this. One second. Yeah, it's like the other person or the institution that is to help you or that you're partnering with, the person you're partnering with, they're waiting for some things to drop into place to be able to move forward with you. And it's on their side, there is a delay, is what they're giving me. This is not your delay. This is somebody else's. You're waiting for somebody else, is what I'm getting here. We'll go deeper with the cards here. 9 of Coins. Look at that. Self-sufficient, okay? So if you overcome the energy of the Fool card there, which is a new start, what do you get? You overcome with strength and courage. Love yourself, self-respect, unconditional self-love there, as well as courage to proceed. You got the 10 of Cups, true emotional fulfillment there, and 9 of Coins, being self-sufficient financially, being able to live a life of luxury and having everything you truly desire, okay, Gemini? So this is something that's going to lead to a very abundant situation for you in terms of your career. Now, again, they keep giving me something that's very creative, okay? Something, again, to do with speaking as well. What else? I'm just going to have a look 1 second. Yeah, you're using your mind. 9 of Cups. 9 of Coins with that energy. They wanted me to look at the feather, and the feather is around the head. So you're being guided and you're using your intellect, okay, in order to move forward and be self-sufficient. So you're very, how can I put that? You're very astute, very shrewd during this time. 10 of Swords in reverse. This is a new start. They are edging you on. What are you going to get? The Sun. The Sun card is abundance. How do you get that? By proceeding forward, having that courage to move forward with strategic thought. You have, you are a leader, Gemini. Perhaps you don't realize it. Maybe you don't feel like a leader right now. But Spirit and the cards are saying you are a leader and you can proceed with this. You know that you do know deep down which path you need to take. And all over the board, they're giving me, it's the new start, okay? When you have 10 of Swords in reverse, that's a complete new start. Moving on from a situation that did not serve you, you know, being in recovery from any kind of like anxiety that went with this situation. It's just like almost having a big, deep breath and going, no matter what's going to happen, I know I'm going to be successful. This is my path. It is my prosperity path. I'm meant to action it. Deep down, you know it, okay? But there is that energy that is pushing against you. There is a resistance, okay? They are giving me the word again, resistance. That's the second time they've given me that today. Once was for Sagittarius, but also this energy here, a resistance to taking that new start. And you know what? They acknowledge it's human nature to be nervous of a new start. So if it's a completely new sector that you're going into, so for example, if you're going from doing day-to-day spreadsheets into standing up in front of large crowds of people and explaining how to best grow a business or something like that, of course it's going to be daunting, but they're saying, you know, all you need is that courage to just move forward because you've got everything else, Gemini. You've turned up in your own reading twice. Okay, very powerful energy for you. Once as having a choice and having some sort of partnership, and then proceeding there as a leader, okay, in the arena that you decide to go into, because you've strategized, you've made a plan. How can this work out? And you know how to go, and you're just actioning it. So we're just going to move on now to the Fountain Tarot by Jonathan Suez. We're going to get a clarifier on this and go a little bit deeper. 2 of Swords. No more procrastinating, Gemini. This is, you feel like you have to make a decision, which again, we've got the decision, the choice cards. They're basically saying, no more, that's it, okay? Make your decision. You know, deep down, you know. There is no confusion here, okay? You've taken off the blindfold, you put down the swords, and you realize you're in a really good position, Okay, you can see the figure in the upright position because she turned up in the reverse for you. In the upright position, she's got the two swords up, the boundaries, okay? Because of fear. There is no threat in sight and the blindfold is on, so it is a perceived threat in your mind. If you put the swords down, if this figure put the swords down, took off the blindfold, she'd see she's actually in a very good position, okay? There is a very calm waters here. Any sort of trouble or storm is way back there and nowhere near her, okay? So she has no threat whatsoever. So this is in the reverse position. She's taken those blindfolds off and sees, actually, what am I waiting for? I should just go for this, okay? You've got it all going on. There is no time to procrastinate. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding their situation? Thank you so much. There's a delay. Okay, so yeah, they're clarifying yet again, this delay is short term, but you're on the right track, okay? When the Eight of Wands, again, Wands, what you're passionate about, but the Eight is being frustrated, okay? So I totally get this delay is not to do with you, Gemini. It is to do with a factor that is other than you here. There is some sort of, again, it's travel problems, or some sort of delay with regards to somebody else that you're partnering with, and you're relying on this energy to get back on track, okay? It is a short-term delay they're giving me here, because as you can see, that's 1, 2, 3 cards in the delay position, okay? And I really feel they're connecting it now to the Lover's card. Perhaps you're also delaying making that choice because all the factors that you need are not, they're not completely in place for you to proceed on this new start, and it is perpetuating a fear of taking that leap of faith in the first place, okay? They want you to know though, you are on the right track, okay? As you can see, that rail track, no matter what position it's in, you're still on it. You're on that track there, and it looks like you got further off to go, but what's in the distance there? The sun, okay? That's the abundance card. So you're on the right track to ultimate happiness and financial and emotional contentment. But unfortunately, dun dun dun, no surprise there, there is a delay. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you. Okay, these fell here. How would you like to receive? Okay. 5 of coins, but when you action this, look what's going to happen. This is the new job. This is the new start, okay? And this is also a hope card. Recovery, a recovery card, but hope returning to your financial situation. It may not seem like it right now. That's what the Sun card is about. Your abundance. You cannot see it right now, but actually it is just emanating within your reach, and you can't see it. It's going to be very successful, but this is a new job that is coming your way, or a new project. You're going to be able to action this. They're giving me, because they're giving me, it's kind of, you're going to start to see some forward movement round about the 21st of June, which is a solar eclipse there. They're giving me the solar eclipse as you having some sort of news about a job, okay? Now, one second. Yeah, it's when you finally start to take action on this new opportunity that you want to step into, this leap of faith. Let's see if you're taking it. Yeah, look at that. Sphere, okay? 3 of Swords there is... there is a couple of things they're giving me with this card with the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords in terms of your finances and, is a miscommunication, okay, at the bottom of financial issues, okay? There's some sort of confusion. Perhaps there was a deal or a talk that you were having with somebody you were partnering with, or a financial institution that was going to help you with a bursary or something. There is some sort of miscommunication, and your application or something got placed in a pile. It's in delay, okay? Or you've had a miscommunication where they thought you were okay and did not need this money, or you did not need this help, and they just got on with their life, and you're like, well, I'm waiting. Did they know that I have to do this thing and we have to communicate? There is a miscommunication here, okay, is what they're giving me with this. Now, it also is giving me one with you're propelling yourself forward for a new start after some sort of breakup. and or divorce here, you know, some sort of and there is a depression that goes with this. So there is a 2 steps forward energy of, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to, you know, the best revenge is success. I'm going to be powerful. I'm going to be successful in what it is I want to do. And then the dark cloud comes where you go, but why did we break up, or what happened there, or, you know, you're mulling over things about the heartbreak, and it sends you back. It almost like makes you stagnate. Okay, so there is this energy, push and pull energy, that I've got with regards to your new start here. But ultimately, the overall one is there is a miscommunication regarding some sort of, they're showing me like a form that someone is filling in. I'm just going to see if I can see anything clearer. 1 second. Okay, no, all they're giving me is a form that someone is filling in, and there's like a little box that says identity. I don't know if that's something. What would that be to do with I don't know, identity. Okay, they're not giving me anything clearer than that right now. It'll come, but they're giving me someone filling in a form, and there was some sort of box there that has identity. I mean, there we go. The Lovers again. Okay, so this is you making a choice. This is a big deal, Gemini. Very strong in your chart. This from mid-June right through to mid-July. This choice will affect the rest of your life, and I see why there is an anxiety that goes with it to make this decision. But ultimately, they're showing me partnership here, that it is very strong on the board. Okay, although that you have this 9 of Coins energy, which is about being self-sufficient, you will also be self-sufficient in this partnership. So I really feel there's some sort of institution that you've been trying to connect with, or something. It could be law courts or something like that, with regards to the 3 of Swords, you know, this heartbreak situation. It could be that you're waiting on money from that situation before you can proceed, and things, you know, have got lost in the judicial system or something like that. Ultimately, this is something that was meant to happen. They're giving me here. It was divine intervention here. And yeah, this partnership that you're supposed to be in, they're really giving me quite a positive reaction on it. Okay, they're giving me, yeah, positivity. It's something that was meant to happen, and it actually will hold you in good stead in terms of the growth of the business. But they're asking me, yeah, they're asking me to inform you, make sure the person or institution that you are partnering up with has all the ingredients that you want, so that they are financially as savvy as you, or more so, so that they can inform you if it's an institution, but also they have the intellect. If it's a person, they have the intellect, the passion that you have. It needs to be matched. That's what they're saying. Everything that this person that you're thinking about partnering up with, or this institution, it could be a school, it could be anything here, that you're partnering up with, make sure it reflects what you're about, as it were, your identity. God, they're giving identity again. Okay, yeah, so make sure it is a reflection of who you are and how you want to proceed. That makes sense to somebody out there. But also that it is an imbalance there, that you lead in balance there, okay, because all the ingredients have to be right. So they're again asking me, if it's an institution, look around. Is that the right institution for you? Perhaps another institution gives better interest rates or something to do with your business. They're asking you to make sure you're settling on the right person or right institution before you make the connection, legal, as it were. Ooh, this is a hot topic here. Tower moment, okay? Now, everyone screams and runs away when they find the tower turning up here. But I really enjoy this energy, because this is the energy that propels you forward, okay? The tower moment is the universe getting involved, saying, you're not making a decision, Gemini. You know, you're sitting on the fence there. Here we go. We're going to give you a push. And they push you off the fence so that you make a decision in either direction, especially since we got the Lovers preceding it. The universe is going to help you make that decision, even if you don't want to make that decision, Gemini. They're here to shake things up in terms of your energy and stop you from being stagnant on this decision, because ultimately the universe wants to co-create with you to give you your ultimate abundance. And your, you know, prosperity path. They want you to be materially happy. They want you to have a joyous outcome. They want the highest success for you. But if you're sitting on the fence and they're whispering in your ear continuously, and you don't listen to your instincts, or you shy away from having to make this new start, they're going to bring something along that kicks you over the edge, okay? In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, a lightning bolt hits the tower, okay? So it's an aha moment, okay? An exciting aha moment. It sets the tower on fire, okay? And two figures, they leap into the unknown. Now, if those two figures stayed in that tower because it's comfortable, it won't be comfortable for longer because it's burning. So you're going to get burnt if you stay where you are. There is nothing worse than staying where you are when you are capable of more. Okay, so the universe wants you to take that leap of faith, the Fool card. Okay, that's the energy you have to get over. They want you to shake things up and take chances and go towards your abundance. Okay, so they are giving me the indication that if you don't take the leap of your own accord, then they'll give you a little push. Okay, Gemini, it's nothing scary to be worried about, but the energy will be felt. That's what they've given me. Thank you so much. Temperance. They're giving you downloads here, by the way. You see that wonderful, as you can see, this beam of light. They really, really want you to sit and meditate and, you know, listen to your instincts, your gut instincts, to know the decision, okay? Balance, harmony, and patience. So they're asking for patience with regards to this delay, but ultimately don't let that delay put you off. You still need to proceed forward and take action on your desired path, because it brings you ultimate abundance, okay? This person is in complete balance and all-knowingness, okay? And also in moderation. Have self-control. Don't be impatient. Know that what is for you will never pass you by. They've given me that sentence. What is for you will never pass you by, okay? So even if you miss something the first time around, it will come back around, because the universe wants you to step into your power and have your abundance, okay? So, but they want you to have it this time round. They really want you to listen there. They're putting that right in the center for balance. That's what, if you overcome that fear of taking a leap into an unknown situation, then it will actually bring a lot of harmony to your life, and the anxiety will just disappear. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What else do they need to know? Thank you so much. We got two cards. They just shot across the board here. Ah, I love it. We have Magician. Oh, come on. Is there a bigger message than that, Gemini? You are co-creating with Spirit, okay, for your highest good, for the ultimate, you know, the ultimate happiness there. Magician card, we'll talk about that first, which is, you know, focus, creativity, turning your visions, anything you dream of, turning those visions into reality. You can have whatever is in your mind, and you can have it manifest on the physical plane. You just got to take a leap of faith. You have all the skills you need. Yes, you're watching others to see how it's done, and that is the right way to proceed, because, you know, there will be things along their way that they made mistakes in, and they may share those mistakes with other people so that they don't make the same mistakes as they did. But ultimately, you're seeing how others have done the path that you want to walk, and you are taking note how best to proceed. But also here, this is inspired action, okay? Knowing when the right time is to take that action, okay? And you see that there is a delay, I completely understand, but they are giving me the solar eclipse as you leaping, as it were, or taking that chance. Now, that is a date that they're giving me. Something will come up. There is something like the delay will shift, and you'll start to see that things are moving. And that is your indicator that it's time to proceed. Okay, you are very, very connected right now, Gemini, to Spirit and to the universe, using things like law of attraction, cosmic ordering, keeping your vibrations high there for a new start, and knowing that this is your true prosperity path. You just know. There is a knowingness. Why? Because you have the Lovers on the board twice. Lovers is about the knowingness, okay? That deep-rooted instinct that is within you. You just know that this is the way to proceed. You just know. Why? Because it's fated. When we have 2 lover cards on the board, it is fated, and it is something that is meant to be, okay? And you are creating this. You're the master of your destiny. Do not doubt your power, okay? This card goes over the King of Swords there, which is your own Gemini card. Being a leader, okay? You're proceeding forward there. Where to? Your ultimate happiness. You have absolute abundance coming with regards to actioning this idea. It will be very successful. Everybody will support you once they start to see you rise, which of course is often the case. That's human nature. But the people who are closest to you, someone I'm feeling is a family member or a lover, a partner, is nervous and doesn't want to. It's like if you go to them for advice and it's a big advice, okay? It's something that is life-changing advice. And they say, oh, I don't know, darling, whatever you feel like. I mean, what do you think? What do you think? They're pushing it back on you because it's such an important decision that they don't want to get it wrong for you. And it may feel like they don't support you, but that's not the truth. They want the best for you deep down to the bottom of their soul. But they're scared to give you any direction that may lead you in the wrong direction, okay? And that is why it's important for you to listen to your instincts. Sit with silence, okay? Meditate. Take 20 minutes out of your day to sit in silence and listen to the deep thoughts, deep instincts, that gut instinct that is within you, okay? And your ultimate happiness is here for the taking. There's a lot of freedom that comes with this. It's incredible. And you're right on track. It's right next to the 8 of Wands. Yes, there's a delay, but you are right where you need to be. You're just on the edge of leaping into that wonderful, scary, but very fruitful unknown. Okay? There's a lot of abundance here. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, I wanted to go on, but they've said no, so that is the end. I wanted to see... if I could get more of a timeline for you, but they have said no. They've closed the reading. I'm going to give you an angel oracle card to end the reading. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please? Thank you. Law of attraction. Come on, baby. Is the message clear? I think so. We're going to come to that in a moment because they have asked for another. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, seriously. Entrepreneur. Gemini. There's a big message here for you. Okay, so we're going with law of attraction first. It says each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely, okay? Invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. Temperance cards, Sagittarian energy. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So keep that energy high and pure and keep focusing on what it is you're trying to achieve there. Leap into that wonderful unknown. Your instincts will guide you. Listen, okay? Very important. But the law of attraction is showing you that actually the universe is on your side. It's got your back. It wants this for you. What you want truly wants you back. It's like a magnet, okay? Once you get to the same vibrations and it goes, the vibrations start, tingling or whatever it is does, and then it matches what you want and it draws it to you, okay? Entrepreneur. Said you're a leader here, okay? You've got that entrepreneurial spirit going on. This is strategic thought that's going into planning your business and being a leader, okay? So, and it will expand. I've got a lot of expansion on the board here, but there is delays in travel for the minute. I really feel also that it's something you do in person, but also you have a secondary unit where it is accessible online, is what they're giving me. Those words, accessible online. So it says with the entrepreneur card, self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-creators and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Okay, my beautiful Gemini. So there is a decision here about partnership. Yes, entrepreneurial spirit, you will definitely with that 9 of coins be self-sufficient, okay? And be entrepreneurial spirit. The decision of partnering up could come, as I said, with an institution of some kind, a bank or they keep giving me a school as well. So perhaps, you know, what you do is lesson planning or something where you have it accessible online because of what's going on at the moment, creating lesson plans, but also something that you can do in a classroom setting. Okay, so it could be college or something as well. They're giving me that as well. But entrepreneur spirit, Gemini, very important message here. It's a lot of success on this board. Really amazing. You start to see the turn. Things start looking up, as it were. 21st of June is what they're giving me, but solar eclipse, okay, is important. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for your angels. King McQueen, guys, my beautiful Geminis, any further messages? Okay, they want these. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we have transformation. We have the butterfly, okay? Butterfly effect, Libran energy, something that's going to keep you in balance, but also they're giving me transformation, which is the death card, endings and new beginnings. Big changes for you. And Gemini, if you're sitting on the fence, the universe will go and give you the push, okay? That's what they are giving me. But it's time to move on and rebirth yourself, transform into this wonderful butterfly that you actually are. You have everything you need within you. It doesn't look like it at first, okay? But you go into your cocoon and you grow. And that's the stage you're at there, watching other people, what they do, and you're about to emerge into this wonderful, perfect butterfly that just flies off, freedom, okay, and happiness in what you do. But it's about to take off, is what they're giving me. About to take off, they said, with that butterfly card. Where would you like this? Oh, wow. They want it on the Magician because you're transforming what you truly desire. You're transforming it from your mind into the physical plane. That's the exact message. They've never given me that before. This is a very unique message, especially for you. You're unlocking it, okay? You can see that key there, key of peace. But there is a symbol in the center. One second, what are they giving me? Sorry, I just need to hold this for a moment because they're giving me something. Wow, I never got that before. Okay, so there's a symbol in the center here, and they wanted to give me something with it, which is Isle of Man. Isle of Man. The place, Isle of Man. The Isle, as in an island, of Man. Okay, so it's a 3 symbol. Maybe it's connected in some way. That's a very specific message for somebody. But unlocking some sort of secret, unlocking your power, they said. Unlocking your power, that you're very connected to spirit. It's a spiritual practice, perhaps. That a pagan, maybe pagan spiritual practice from the Isle of Man. Very specific. Wow. But unlocking your power, and it is the key to peace and to your abundance, is what they want to give me here. Where would you like this key? One moment, they're just giving me. Where would you like this key? They want it on the double lovers card because you're about to unlock, no matter what choice you decide, you're about to unlock something big for yourself. It's a win-win situation, but one path will bring you more abundance, and they're showing me that it's the step into the unknown. Also, they've got the turtle here, tortoise. So again, I think that was with Libran energy, which is slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so there may be a delay, and that things are going slow right now. Okay, but remember that tortoise or that turtle, that it wins the race. Okay, it comes out on top, and it is the winner. So Gemini, you are a winner. It may be slow at the moment, but that's what they're giving me. I don't know if you can see that wonderful little trinket there. Also, they've given me for the first time about going into your shell, weathering the storm. Okay, weathering the storm until it's time. So they're giving me, you know, you're going to swim against the tide. You're going to buck the trend and go against the tide. But you're just waiting for the right moment to come out and then slowly proceed with what you need to do. So yeah, that's what they're giving me. Where would you like this? They want it on the 8 of Wands because you're on the right path there, but it's slow and steady wins the race. There is this delay. I know we all talk about delays and we hate delays, but unfortunately, that's what they're giving me at the moment, and I can only read what they're giving me. So I can't make any of this up. You know, you can look up the cards if you like and find out the meanings. I'm only telling you exactly what they say there. So yeah, there is a slight delay. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, we'll leave it there. I hope some of this resonated with some of you out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very, very important. They're just giving me an image. 1 second. They rarely give it to me right at the end, but they're just giving me something. So just one moment, please. Okay, it's such a bizarre message. What is that? I can't make out what that is. 1 second. You may want to fast forward. I'll give you a sign when it comes through. Okay, there's two. It's kind of a dual. It's, again, of course, Gemini dual message. There's something about courgettes. Okay, very strange. They're showing me a courgette. It looks like a courgette anyway. It's green. It could be a cucumber, but I'm thinking it's a courgette. And it's something, either somebody has just eaten it or prepared it for dinner or something, or grows them, or something to do with courgette. It looks like a courgette. Could be a cucumber, but there is something in this message in particular for that person who has just dealt with a courgette. I mean, I don't know. Is the courgette connected to Isle of Man? I don't know. But they're giving me that. But there's also some sort of green jelly. It's like a green jelly on the side. Perhaps, I mean, nobody would make courgette jam or jelly. Surely not. But they're giving me on the side, there was some sort of green jelly or something in a jar that is jellified. Okay, and it has a connection to someone out there. And there is something in this message that is especially for you, okay? Maybe that's your business. Maybe you turn vegetables into some sort of veggie jam or something, or veggie jelly. Interesting, different, but I expect nothing less from a Gemini. Very unique. Think outside the box. Anyway, I'll just leave it there. That's what they're giving me. So random, but anyway. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love you loads. Love and light.